Welcome to a fascinating journey into the world of rare and valuable coins, where even the smallest pieces of change can hold incredible stories and surprising worth. Today, we'll explore the USA Roosevelt 1 dime from 1970, a coin that may look ordinary at first glance but carries a hidden charm that makes it truly special for collectors and enthusiasts alike. First up, the Roosevelt dime of 1970 without a visible mint mark is a coin that sparks strong interest among collectors due to its combination of age, design, and scarcity in high-grade or error varieties. While the Roosevelt dime has been in circulation since 1946, examples from the 1970 period have grown more attractive to numismatists, not only for their historical placement but also because of the demand for coins from the late 20th century that remain in good condition. The lack of a mint mark can be a notable feature, as it ties the coin specifically to Philadelphia production and adds an extra layer of identity for those studying minting patterns of that era. Even in a dirty or circulated state, such coins hold significant appeal for hobbyists who understand the nuances of numismatic rarity. When looking at the history of this coin, 1970 was a year when the Roosevelt dime continued its post-silver composition run. Since 1965, dimes had been struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition rather than the traditional 90% silver, reflecting the economic changes of the time. The transition represented a major shift in U.S. coinage, as silver was being phased out of general circulation coins due to rising bullion prices. Coins produced without mint marks during this time were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which, unlike its branch counterparts in Denver and San Francisco, did not mark its coins with a letter until later years. This specific year and variety stand as a marker of America's modern coinage history, capturing both economic realities and the evolution of the minting system. The design of the 1970 Roosevelt dime remains true to John R. Sinek's original concept introduced in 1946. On the obverse is the left-facing portrait of Franklin D. Roosevelt, honoring the late president's leadership during the Depression and World War II. The reverse displays a torch flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. The coin's technical specifications include a diameter of 17.91 millimeters, a weight of 2.27 grams, and a composition of outer layers of copper-nickel bonded to a pure copper core. While the design may appear simple to casual eyes, collectors appreciate the sharp details in higher grades, such as fully struck hairlines on Roosevelt's portrait or clean, well-centered lettering around the rim. Scarcity plays an important role in determining the desirability of this coin. Although millions of dimes were struck in 1970, the survival of uncirculated and proof-like examples is much smaller, particularly for coins that have not been cleaned, damaged, or heavily circulated. A dirty or worn coin may only hold modest value above its face, but those rare specimens in pristine condition command far higher prices. What makes certain Roosevelt dimes especially rare are die errors, double dies, or striking anomalies, which can sometimes be traced back to Philadelphia's production. Collectors focus heavily on such varieties because they transform an otherwise common piece into something extraordinary and unique. Market value for a 1970 no-mint mark dime varies widely depending on condition. A heavily circulated example might only fetch a small premium above face value, often in the range of $1,200 to $3,500. However, coins graded at mint state 65 or higher can bring anywhere from $4,500 to $5,500, and extraordinary error examples or coins with deep cameo proof-like qualities can sell for several $100s at auction. The appreciation in value is tied closely to collector demand for Roosevelt dimes as part of a complete date and mint series, as well as the broader trend of increasing interest in modern U.S. coinage. Auction records confirm that when a particularly well-preserved 1970 dime comes to market, it can outperform expectations due to competitive bidding among collectors seeking to upgrade their collections. For those looking to collect this coin, careful evaluation is critical. Certification from trusted grading companies such as PCGS or NGC can dramatically influence value by providing assurance of authenticity and condition. Collectors should also pay close attention to surface quality, original luster, and the presence of any doubling or striking errors. Proper storage is essential for maintaining condition, ideally in protective holders that prevent further tarnish or dirt accumulation. Acquiring one from reputable dealers, coin shows, or online numismatic marketplaces ensures a safer investment, and networking with other collectors often leads to valuable insights about finding exceptional examples. The appeal of this dime is not limited to its monetary value but also to its symbolic weight as part of the Roosevelt series. It connects collectors to a moment in American history when coinage underwent profound changes, both in composition and production methods. Beyond its physical appearance, the coin embodies the era's economic struggles, the legacy of Roosevelt's leadership, and the artistry of mid-20th century coin design. Such factors give the 1970 dime enduring charm, bridging the gap between everyday money and collectible art. In summary, the 1970 Roosevelt dime without a mint mark holds a meaningful position in the numismatic world. While millions were minted, its value lies in condition, errors, and collector interest, with high-grade or unique pieces carrying significant premiums. The coin's historical importance, elegant design, and potential for discovery make it a cornerstone for anyone pursuing a complete Roosevelt dime collection. Whether admired for its symbolism, sought after for its rarity, or acquired as an investment, it remains a prized collectible that continues to grow in recognition among both seasoned and new collectors.